So as y'all know, man, or maybe y'all don't know, uh it was a such thing called Black Wall Street. All right, back in the day it was something called Black Wall Street. This was a flourishing black environment that was full of black people. After slavery had ended, we had it was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. For those of y'all that don't know, y'all need to Google that. All right, but this just ended. This happened today, man. An Oklahoma judge dismissed the Tulsa race massacre reparations case filed by the last three known survivors. So there's only three survivors left from that Black Wall Street massacre, champ, all right, where a bunch of Caucasoids, champ, all right, came through and bodied a whole town of black flourishing businessmen, banks, everything was burned down to the ground, all right. And the judge decided not to hold them down, champ, all right. The judge decided not to hold them down. So this is what it says, man. After a long court battle against the city of Tulsa and other groups, an Oklahoma judge has dismissed the reparation lawsuit filed by the last three known survivors of the Tulsa race massacre. Okay. Viola Fletcher, 109, Leslie Benningfield Randall. That is a very, very old name. Salute to Miss Leslie Benningfield Randall. She's 108. And Hughes Van Ellis, which is 102 years old, sued the city of Tulsa and other entities, arguing that the city of Tulsa violated Oklahoma's public nuisance law with the massacre in the Greenwood Business District, which led to an unknown number of deaths. They were seeking relief from that nuisance as well as to recover for unjust enrichment. Others have gained from the exploitation of the massacre. Okay. The city requested that the lawsuit be dismissed with prejudice, arguing that being connected to a historical event doesn't give a person unlimited rights to seek compensation. All right, let me read that again. The city requested that the lawsuit be dismissed with prejudice, all right, arguing that being connected to a historical event doesn't give a person unlimited rights to seek compensation. And that Judge Caroline Wall agreed. All right. And on Friday, which was Friday that just passed, she said that the plaintiff's motion to dismiss had been granted and the case was dismissed with prejudice, meaning that it cannot be filed again. So let me just explain before we get to the BS, before we get to the laughter and to the jokes and all that. Let me explain to y'all what this means. These people, these three people, that's the oldest is 109, suffered a great loss at the hands of the citizens of Oklahoma, champ. All right. Their house was burned down. Their whole area was 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 left in shambles, champ. Businesses burned down. They had to relocate. I'm saying seeing people laid out in the middle of the street because it was crazy, son. I mean, it was reports of people just being piled on the side of the street after they was turned into LeBron dust. All right. So they're saying that because these people have connections to that, that doesn't mean that they deserve any type of compensation for what their life was after that, champ. All right. So this just gives light into where we where we're going and how far we're going, which is not that far with the reparations. I mean, everybody else got theirs, and it seems that even if you can prove that you were a part of some historical event that was traumatizing, you're still not able to get any type of reparations or any type of help from the government if you are the same hue and skin color as me, champ. And that's just what that is. That's how I feel about that, champ. Salute to the last three living survivors of the Oklahoma massacre, the Tulsa race massacre that they're calling it, because it was a massacre where people was drugged from their homes and turned into LeBron dust in the middle of the street in front of little kids and all that, champ. It's a shame that these three people can't get the compensation for their families. Who knows where their families would be if that never happened? Who knows what type of generational wealth that they would have accrued over these years, champ, all right, for their great grandchildren and their grandchildren and their great great grands, if that never happened. All right. And it seems to always keep us in last place. I'm not gonna hold you. So I had to bring that to the Republic because I seen it. I was like, damn, that's kind of messed up, champ. Not kind of messed up. I mean, the Irish folks got fire department, they got the police department. And I'm saying other people got different things as far as their reparations was concerned. All right. And it seems like even if we can prove that we're connected in some way or form to something that happened in the past, we're not able to get the same compensation. All right. Mark the Shark says very sad. Yeah, it is sad, bro. It's I mean, what did you think was gonna happen, right? what what did we think was gonna happen, right? Let's get into it. You back? You good? Yes, sir. I am back. I am good. Salute to my homie Poncho. You already know the vibes. Yeah, I remember that. I was just watching this. Yeah, bro. I mean, it's something good to point out, bro, because a lot of people, they go through their life twerking, right? They go through their life twerking and hustling and drilling and doing all this other stuff, and we don't realize how far back we are, son. You know what I'm saying? Like how far behind we are, and the things that we could use to help us get forward sometimes, they just being blocked. Right? They're just being blocked. But like I said, salute to those last three living members of the Tulsa race massacre. God bless y'all soul. You heard? God bless y'all heart and God bless y'all soul. Thank y'all for fighting for us, fighting for yourselves. All right. Even though nothing came of it, you still stood up for something that you believed. And that's what's up. All right.